What's up, Internet? My name is Michael Cook, and this is Blue Giant Media. We're here to help you find, learn, and play the games that you love. Today, we're going to be taking a look at what's inside the box of Marvel Strike Teams by Andrew Parks and published by Wizkids. This is a 1 to 2 hour long dungeon crawling game for 2 to 5 players, where one player plays the evil overlords and, the kind of good stuff, the villain, and then the other players can work together, whether it's 1 to 4 others, to try and defeat them in a single scenario, or you can even do a campaign. So let's open up the box, take a look at what's inside, what you're going to get for your money, and how the artwork and components are going to be packaged. So Marvel Strike Teams. This is a HeroClix strategy game, it says. For those not familiar, HeroClix is basically a style of dungeon crawling game that you can play using a particular kind of figure. This doesn't directly integrate with that because there's certain different rules and things like that, but what it means is that the heroes have these click bases on them. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different unique, or 7 different unique minis, and each one has this clicking base that rotates. There we go. So as it rotates, it's going to indicate some different things on there. So this one, I believe, is Quake, and we've got Iron Man, Agent May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then this one is the Winter Soldier. There's Radioactive Man, Captain America, and here's Baron Strucker, and a whole bunch of Hydra soldiers. Then we have some red cubes and some yellow cubes, some silica gel, which I'm always so excited to get. Let's see, I'm not quite sure what these little end cap looking pieces are for. But you have a die that has 1 in red on 2 sides, 1 in black on 2 sides, a 3 and a 2, which I believe when you roll it, it's either going to give you or your opponent some benefit, whether it's the black or the red rolling side. Then we got some character mats. Take a look at the art on those. These are pretty decent thick cardboard, which is nice. So good quality stuff there. Iron Man, and let's see how the stat. Yeah, they do have different stats on each of these for attacking, defense, and that kind of stuff. It's always nice that it looks like they also have some different numbers of, it says the action track, so maybe they have, there's Agent May. Maybe they have different amounts that they can do each turn. Baron Strucker, who's an ugly fellow. The Winter Soldier. Radioactive Man. And 3 Hydra soldiers. So these are the different villains that can be played, and these are the different heroes that can be played. We've got a deck of cards, which we'll open in just a minute. Another deck of cards, which these look to be missions. We've got some different map layouts, it looks like. Map cards. All right. So let's set this aside and take a quick peek at the rule book. It's like there's a rule book and a quick start tutorial rules. That's nice. I always enjoy when something comes with something that'll let you jump right in relatively quickly. It's nice that it is quite short. And then here's the full rule book, which is decent thickness, good quality paper, good quality printing, lots of different pictures. I'll have to take a read through, see how many pages it has. Goodness. 28 pages there. And then there's a pretty good thick stack of cardstock. So we'll go ahead and punch this out, unwrap these cards, and come right back. Alright, so these cards go with each of the heroes. They have like action points and stuff at the top so that you can choose a certain number of them based off of the mission. There's some for each hero. The quality of the cards is, they're decent thickness. So they're pretty decent quality cards in my opinion. Not too bad. Go ahead and put those back in the box. And these different scenario cards are pretty similar quality, pretty good. So we will put those back in the box, and let's take a look at how everything will fit back in here. There's a little cutout here. Let's see which one of these things we want to put in there. Maybe we'll put these in there. Well, I think some of these tokens will be good actually. I'm not sure what some of these do, so I don't know which ones are going to be used more often or less often than others. So I will just pick one, and that looks like it's going to fill it pretty much, and we'll go with that. Stack those in there, put the different map cards on top, and then hero boards and villain boards. And then we'll set that back to the side. So the map tiles are square based instead of hex based, and we've got double-sided, and there are a whole bunch of different shapes, have different obstacles and things on them. They are not numbered in any way though, so I'm not quite sure once I start putting these things together how easy it's going to be to find the tiles that I want at any given time. And I will have to see also how everything's going to fit back in the box once I get all these things in there. So I wonder if those would have fit in there. We'll see. Okay. And I also wish, so far, that it had come with some Ziploc bags. So I have a few, and I'm going to go ahead and bag some of these things up. Again, I don't know what any of these things do, so I don't know at all whether I bag them up in any way that makes any sense at all. And let's see if we can pack things in here. This insert also does not lend itself to being very intuitive on where everything's going to go. But we will do our best. Okay. These squares. Let's see what makes sense here. Right. Put the rule book down. The biggest pieces in first. Fill in some of the gaps here. I don't know how exacting I need to be here to make everything fit. I guess I'd call it a decent sign that I was able to get everything in the box on the first try. And that's what's inside the box of Marvel Strike Teams by Andrew Parks and published by Wizkids. If you want to know more about this game, keep an eye out for links in the description section for a setup, a little bit of a rules overview, and eventually my review for this game as well. You'll also find a link for macronovagames.com where you can buy Marvel Strike Teams and a whole bunch of other great games. If there's any other videos that you would like me to make, or if you just want to connect with me in any other way, shape, and form, please let me know in the comment section below. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, and as always, please have a wonderful day.